going on, guys? Today we are back with another video, and it feels like fall out. It is like highs in the low 60s, lows in the 40s, and it is it is musky time for us today. I have not done a ton of musky fishing this summer. We've had incredible luck for the amount of time we've actually spent musky fishing this season. And yeah, it's me today. We have Shelby behind the camera, and we're on a short evening musky hunt. I was walleye fishing today. It was not very good. And it's 4:30 right now, and I called Shelby and said, bring the musky stuff and the musky net to the boat landing, and I will pick you up and we will go catch muskies today. So that's the plan. It's kind of a slightly overcast, I don't know, big front last night, big front this morning, kind of a morning. So I don't know how active they're gonna be, but yeah, that's the plan. Stay tuned. Musky hunt, perfect weather. Let's try to catch one. All right, so baits, what are we throwing? We're both throwing big blades, number 10s. We might mix in some 12s, we might mix in some big soft plastics, but the plan for now is basically they love these things just slow rolled over the top of a lot of this cabbage and stuff like that. So that's kind of the plan. Shelby's gonna have Old Purple, which has been on fire for me lately, kind of no matter where we've been. And I'm gonna be rocking the black, and that's kind of our go-to. We're gonna switch it up. I know it's a very one-sided way to fish, but it's just kind of some of my favorites out here. We might also mix in some bigger soft plastic stuff and kind of snap it around up above some of the weeds, like some big plastic stuff like that, or your bulldogs or medusas or things of that nature. And we'll see what happens. But that's the plan for now. Only got a couple hours to fish. We'll see what happens. Open your bail if you have to, Shelby.
Shit, I can't.
Okay, tighten the line up, Okay. Oh my gosh, Shelby. Walk him around. Okay, bring him back over here, Dude, how exciting was that? Do you want this fish? How bad?
Yeah, really bad.
Oh, bad that job.
Oh,
dude, right away.
That was right at the boat.
Swearing.
Sorry, that was right at the boat. My heart.
Turn to the camera. How long have we been rolling GoPro? 8 minutes and we got a live muskie.
Oh my god. That came out right at the boat, out of nowhere, and my heart is racing. That looks big. It's big. I can't tell.
It's a good one. Hold the net. We'll unhook them. We'll give you guys a look. How excited are you? Good one, baby. Go.
So, we've only been at this spot for a couple minutes, 10 minutes at the most. And I was right at the boat, and he just came out of nowhere, and I actually had a decent hook set. My heart.
It's a little bit of a cluster. You'll get better at it though.
Yeah, I will.
You did good.
Yeah.
What'd you catch it on?
Bucktail, and it was purple with gold blades.
Double cowgirl. One of my old standbys. There's like no skirt left to it. Yeah. We'll give you guys a look, but I was having some action on leech on that, and we just threw it on Shelby's rod, and boom.
It's a pretty looking fish.
Immediate fish. We'll give you guys a look.
Okay.
All right, tools of the trade. Every musky fisherman, these are the two things you should have for sure. A pair of long-nosed pliers and nip X on this fish. I don't know how bad this one's hooked. You actually caught him on the chin, Shelby. I don't know, maybe he rehooked himself. But we'll see here. It's a nice Hayward muskie, that is for sure. And yeah, he's actually pretty much off in the net already, which often happens. It makes our job nice. That's a nice fish, Shelby. We'll show you guys what that one's at. Another tool is obviously having a big net like this. Any musky guy, and obviously the deal is you want something much bigger than the fish can just fit in, primarily because you want to be able to just kind of keep the fish in the water at the side of the boat like this. And that is the goal. So there we go. Just took the bait off so we can get the fish unhooked. He's good to go. We'll give you guys a look at Shelby's fish. Oh, dude, look at that fish. Shelby, that's like a 45.
Dude, this might be my biggest.
Roll them out.
I don't know if I can.
Oh, Shelbster, good one. Good, clean, clear water fish. What are your remarks?
I am so happy. It's beautiful. I cannot. I'm happy. Like I was saying, feels like a fishy day. And our first spot, I have some good. I can't even think right now. Screw it. I'm happy. Oh.
Amazing, huh? Let's hope the rest of our day goes about like this.
There he goes. There he goes.
There he goes.
There he goes. Oh.
Oh, he's gone.
Just slow.
Healthy fish. Awesome.
I'm good. That was good.
You're good to go?
Yeah, we're gonna catch 3 more.
Oh,
I can feel it.
That's ambitious.
Okay, maybe not 3 more, but it's a good day. I didn't even think though to like lose my line, but I kept it in the water this time instead of trying to.
Gotta get some musky.
Okay.
Next, Shelby.
Okay, I'm getting it.
All right, second spot. Crazy, crazy. Is this fish bigger than I think?
Oh god.
Oh, dude, it is bigger than I think. I didn't think it was that big. All right, give me some space here, Shelby. It's just powering right now. Look at that one, Shelby. Nice. All right, right here. You dig it? Ready?
Yep.
Scoop, 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 scoop. Oh, dude.
Okay.
2 fish. Oh my gosh, I don't know how much of that the GoPro got. It's because the GoPro was pointing the wrong direction. Dude, when that fish bit, I did not think it was very big. The thing bit, I just came through a pot of weeds, kind of snapped over it, and I was like, oh, there's one right away. I set the hook, rod loaded up, but the fish must have been coming towards me. I saw him jump, but it must have been like a halfway jump, and he didn't look very big. And then right when he got to the boat, he just went straight down. I was like, oh, this is a nice one. We'll give you guys a look. All right, for all you guys who aren't musky fishermen, this is not actually how musky fishing goes. You don't normally fish for 20 minutes and catch 2 fish, but they're going right now, obviously. And one thing we'll kind of talk about, obviously, you know, what these fish are doing, but it really is a really simple pattern, and you can kind of use how each lake's set up to give yourself the advantage in this early fall period. So we're gonna get him popped off. This one came on a all black big bucktail here. And he is not too bad. He might even almost be off already. But man, I was so fooled by this fish. I was like, oh, it's not that big. And then he came right next to the boat, went straight down deep, and I was like, whoa, all right, this is not, I thought it was like a 32-incher right away when it bit, but this is a substantial fish for sure. Probably about the same length as Shelby's, but it might be a little fatter. What do you think, Shelby?
I don't know. It's definitely probably the same length.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, actually yours might be a lot fatter.
But that's all we're doing, slow rolling these. One little tip, we're fishing a lake that's really deep, really clear, and one kind of tip I do to get these baits away from the surface is, along with the standard weight that's in there, I'll put in another 1.5 ounces or just to kind of slow roll these things and get them down a little bit deeper. But we'll give you guys a look. Look at that big northern Wisconsin brute. That's probably about a 45-inch fish. Stocky as can be, beautiful clear water fish. And these are the ones we're after. I mean, look at that mouth right there. Too cool. These big open water, deep clear system fish pull up the structure this time of year. You can absolutely get on them. Awesome, awesome fish. We're gonna take a quick picture, let this guy go. He's angry. Oh yeah. Look at that, dude. Those are the ones that we are after. Oh, and he's already good to go. There he goes.
There he goes.
Picking off. Too good, quick release, healthy fish, big northern Wisconsin muskies. 20 minutes in, how can you beat this? Unbelievable. Let's do it again.
Yeah, I told you.
All right, so what makes this pattern so efficient this time of year? What are we doing exactly? What are we looking for? Things like that. Well, what you have happen, we're gonna kind of go backwards a little bit. What you have happen for most of the summer is normally early in the season, you have a good shallow water bite, and then that kind of dies out throughout most of the summer. It might be windowy where you're still catching fish shallow, and but most part, you have fish that spread out over a lot of these large basins. And basically the pattern we're fishing is basically when you have water temps that start getting down to that low 70-degree range. 72 degrees is kind of that line where I'm like, all right, if water temps are 72 or below, I kind of know those fish are probably up shallow. And Surly is absolutely harassing Shelby right now. Surly, get over here. All right, sit down for the camera. Good boy. All right, so once you start having these water temps that are low 70s, basically, I can almost guarantee that you have a good shallow water bite going. And a lot of these fish that were suspended over the basin, were relating to a deep edge, we're up shallow, all these fish kind of come back shallow, and you have way more fish up shallow than you do in July and most of August for the most part. So that's what we're looking for. And if you have a lake that has a lot of this basin that's like 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 feet of water, a lot of this deep, very clear stuff, it gets very minimal musky pressure, number one. It grows big fish, number two. And number three, a lot of times the shallows are void of structure. A lot of these lakes are very much sand oriented. A lot of very slow tapering sand, right? Or gravel shoreline, stuff that's like, there's not gonna be a lot of fish in this. So anywhere where we have weeds up shallow is super easy to figure out and pinpoint, like, all right, there should be fish here, right? And we were just up in northern Minnesota fishing the same pattern, right? Deep, clear bodies of water, looking for very shallow water structure in that basically 1 foot to 8 foot range, and we knew fish were gonna be there, and we saw fish there, we didn't get them. And obviously we're fishing the same pattern here. The specifics might change a little bit as far as what you're looking for, big rocks, weeds, you know, kind of lake to lake, but we're basically running a pattern that's keying on shallow water weeds in a very deep, clear lake that is relatively void of cover. So those weeds are just magnets for muskies this time of year. So I'm gonna quit talking. We've had a phenomenal 2 hours, actually less than an hour of fishing so far. It's crazy. We're gonna run out and hit a few more spots, see if we can't get some fish.
Rolling.
All right, well that is gonna do it for today's video. I know this was a pretty short little muskie segment. I know we're entering prime time right now, but we can't stay out here late tonight because we got stuff to do. But it was a productive 2 hours of muskie fishing. The only 2 fish we saw were the 2 fish we caught, and that's fine with me. Can't complain with putting in that little bit of time and getting lucky like that. So hopefully this video was good for you guys. Hopefully you guys learned something maybe about muskie movement if you already knew this stuff. Hopefully you enjoyed watching some cool fish catches. That was Shelby's first muskie she ever caught on a figure 8. Exciting. Was that exciting for you, Shelby?
Very exciting. I'm still smiling.
She's happy, so that's good. That's the important part, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. If you're not yet, please subscribe. We got a bunch more muskie content coming from September. September is one of my favorite muskie months and probably everybody's favorite muskie months. So yeah, stay tuned for that. We'll definitely got some walleye content coming your guys' way this week too. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.